South Africans has yet again mount the streets of South Africa to protest against illegal immigrants. Ongoing protest has been occurring over and over again in recent time in South Africa. Everybody is mounting the streets. They are protesting for illegal immigrants to avoid their country, to leave one way or the other. Just they japa your thing, they go. So you guys, welcome back here again to the channel. Trust you guys are doing perfectly well. If you're seeing my pretty face, you are highly welcome. My name is Mary Queen. Do consider to like this video and stay subscribed to the channel, as always bring you guys all the goodies about African continent. Right here, this minute, we are here to talk about the recent protest that just occurred in South Africa, whereby the youths mount the street protesting for all the illegal, the foreigners, all the legal foreigners, immigrants, wherever you feel call them, that they should go back home. And not just going back home, because they are overpopulating their country. They have made the citizens, the men South Africans, they have made them not to have job opportunities. Like, due to their overpopulation, getting a job as a South African is very difficult for them. They lack job because of foreigners, especially the illegal ones. Then, not just that, they have also complained that most of their houses, these people don't occupy them. Like most of their schools, those people has occupied it. That the South Africans themselves can't even have a breathing space in their schools. And most of their jobs, companies, those people has occupied, in the sense that those that are employing workers are mostly basically employing those foreigners. Anyway, guys, I am here for us to watch some of those videos and let us share our thoughts on the comment section. Do you think it's a good idea? Because where I stand on this thing, I saw a lot of people complaining. Like,
Firstly, if you could just speak to us about the reasons why this march is being held here today.
Well, I think the main reason is that we've had an influx of illegal immigrants in the country, and we realize that the damage that's being done is growing more and more every day. And as citizens of the country, it's becoming a worry for us, because we feel like the elections have just happened, and we know most of the things that citizens complain about will mostly happen after elections or pre-elections, when politicians are looking for votes. But meantime, we're the ones that are suffering the daily struggles of people who are coming into the country undocumented. We feel like our government has actually stripped away South Africans of their pride. When you feel like you're in your country, but you are the one that's naked, because there are other people who are just looking at you as if you are nothing. We get mocked constantly on social media by visitors from outside. We don't have a problem with visitors. We keep saying this, but you can't have millions and millions of people that you don't know who they are. You have them in different countries just flocking the country to do as they please, and they turn around and they say we're the ones that are xenophobic. So it's becoming a worry for us that we no longer care about being labeled as xenophobic. Right now it's time for us as ordinary citizens of South Africa to take a stand.
I mean, it's interesting that you mentioned xenophobia, as well as government feeling that you are being betrayed by government. With this march being held here today, what makes you think that things are going to change? Because this has been going on for quite some time, Jacinta. Where do you think government is lacking or failing?
The nice thing about today is that it's not the end, it's just the beginning. And we know with every single fight, it has to start somewhere. And we're starting today and we're saying that we're making our voices heard, because we always get accused of sitting behind our phones and not doing anything. It's the same reason why South Africans are not getting jobs, because we're constantly being told South Africans are lazy, South Africans don't want to do anything, when there's millions and millions of South Africans who are out there trying to make a difference for themselves, but they just don't have the means, because everything is being taken by people that we don't even know who. They don't even contribute to the economy. Next thing, VAT is increasing. Next thing, we've got drugs. We've got everything going wrong in this country. And there's nobody who's actually paying attention to ordinary South Africans, because politicians are busy worried with who's fighting who's this, and who's really paying attention to what South Africans want and the needs of South African every day. I made this example yesterday that we talk about Hillbrow, we talk about Point here in Durban, but how many of our politicians would be brave enough to actually walk there as ordinary South Africans do? Would they be able to walk there and go through the experience that normal South Africans go through? I doubt it very much.
And you touching on the point of safety in the CBD now. Is this march going to be a safe one? Because there has been also concerns around the safety when it comes to this particular protest.
Well, if it's not safe, it'll definitely not be because of South Africans. It'll definitely be because some random person who we don't know, who doesn't have an identity, decides that they want to make it something else. Because all of us here have names, we've got surnames, we've got IDs. You can easily identify us. If we do something wrong, you can find us. But the problem that we're talking about, if anything goes wrong today, the fear doesn't come from us. It comes from people who are going to start causing problems, and our government might have a problem even tracing them because they don't know who they are.
Also, before I go ahead, where I got this video, I saw a lot of people asking, why are they protesting about foreigners instead of allowing them and focus their attention on more important stuff? In the sense that they are trying to let us know that South Africans should rather channel their energy on asking the government, okay, to increase the pay, okay, of their jobs, and to create more job opportunity, to make their economy to be more, tight, more strong, and so many more. Anyways, South Africans, those questions are left for you, not for me. But if you ask me, I will say that they know where their problems are. Okay, some of them claims that these foreigners are the one committing crime in the country. Maybe they want to regulate the rate of crime committing in the country, which is okay. Okay, and besides, it's not good. Let's call a spare a spare. It's not good, it's not advisable for you to actually leave your own hometown, your country, and go to someone else's country whereby you are undocumented. You do not have the proper documents. Why go to the country without getting the complete document? You get the visa, you get all the resident permit, you get the work permit, you get everything, so that when you have all those things, definitely you will not have any other problem in the country. Unless there are something else that you people are not telling me. Yeah, are you trying to tell me that the foreigners who are undocumented, that they're asking to leave, that they are well documented, that the South African just want them to leave so that they can have their work all to themselves? No, they are trying to regulate those ones that are illegal. Because in South Africa, the law states that if you are undocumented, you are a criminal, you are committing crime. And if they catch you, if they don't carry you, go kri, then you should be deported back. So what am I saying? What I'm saying is that prepare yourself very well before you go to this thing. And then to South Africans, it's left for you people. Besides, who are those people that is letting these people in undocumented? That is another place that the government need to look into. The South African government, the authorities, the border, those that are working in the border. Because they can't just come inside the country without people opening the border for them. Okay? That is the honest thing. And besides, we should try and do better. Please, we African countries, obey laws and regulations of people. You want to go to a country, try as much as possible to obtain the document. It's not easy. Everybody wants to live where you are to another place. It's not easy. But it's not good. It's not good. Because I don't know how you people have the courage and mind. They fear. You leave your country, you know that you're undocumented, and you go to another person's country. He's so unsure. I will feel so unsafe, so unsecured. That is just the honest truth. So it's best when you go to someone's country, before you enter that country, try and get all the necessary documents. That way you'll be safe, you'll be sure of what you're doing. Seriously, that's my two take on this concerning this their protest. I have to jump on it because of the comments of people asking them they should channel their energy on something else. It's their decision. They want to channel their energy on this one. Maybe by sending those undocumented foreigners, maybe by sending them home, they'll be able to get, job, and the country will be saved. Okay, that's it. Let me know your thoughts, and don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Ciao, guys. Yeah.